the participants. So again, we have, as yesterday discussed, accordingly that we are again joined today for to get the knowledge about the FOSTAC training. From yesterday's discussion, the point was highlighted. So many people's eager to know that about the importance of FOSTAC training and why it is necessary. Then a lot of questions are comes in mind while doing the FOSTAC training. Is it useful for the BTech graduate, or is it having any professional advantage while doing the such kind of trainings, or is it the part of academics? So many queries maybe comes in mind, but whenever you think about all this, or maybe these confusions or queries are comes in mind, at that time the answer of this query or question is yes. It is essential, because again you can see whenever you are learning the subjects, or you are completing your theoretical content of the your subjects at that time, though it is not included in the syllabus, but it is highly essential in nowadays. So that's why you can see the FSSAI doesn't have their own training centers. So that's why they have approached to the educational institutes like renowned institutes in the food technology, like state universities, autonomous universities, uh, even some national institutes they are having, or maybe some recognized NABL accredited laboratories. They have find out to conduct the trainings for all the stakeholders those are interested. So again, so knowing the importance of this particular importance of the training, that's why intentionally yesterday we have just started to work on this particular training aspect. So about this training and everything, you have the in detail knowledge, because Sanket will proceed further your whole presentation, or later on you can raise your queries through any possible mode of communication. You will try to sort out the things. This is not typical kind of even the webinar, but it is the practical exercise to get the knowledge about the FOSTAC. So I request to the Sanket to proceed with the remaining part of the today's discussion, and all the students or participants, they have to request to take your active participation while uh, involving in this what can say the demonstrative kind of the activity. So this is not theoretical part, the practical exercise we will see with the help of website. Sanket will be uh, present this whole task. So I request to Sanket, please proceed further with your whatever the remaining part of the today's discussion.
Thank you, sir. So now
Sanket,
we
yeah.
will go to FOSTAC website. I'll share my screen so that you all can understand it. So this is our FOSTAC website. How first we will put the keyword FOSTAC in the web portal and proceed for search. Then this is the first link, which is the food safety and training and certification. This is official website from FSSAI, as you see in the URL it is. Then first of all, we will see what the website is. The first home page. Then it says the food safety training and certification for food business operators across the food value chain. Then it says training partners are 237, trainers are 2,159. All this data is given on their this page. So now I think you all know that during this COVID-19, FSSA FOSTEC has launched a separate training for a free training for COVID-19, and the material is given here. You can check the material. We will see it. Here COVID-19 PPT and press release notes are given. So the PPT you can get download from here, and the press notes are also. This PPT also used for the FOSTEC training for COVID special COVID focus, and the session will be of 2 hours. Then after this, there is a latest announcement given that COVID-19, and click here to register yourself for COVID-19 training. So if you are interested to do only COVID-19 training, you can register here. We'll see what is what comes after this. Yeah, now when we click that, we got an application form from COVID-19 training, and personal information, the names are given. You will fill this and submit. When you submit all the, after filling all the information, you will get an username and ID, like username and ID or password, so that you can use it for further trainings. And when there is a training, the trainer will connect you for further trainings. Why FOSTEC? We should go for FOSTEC. So it is given in below. So why FOSTEC? So for FSSAI has mandated that all licensed food business must have at least one trained and certified food safety supervisor under FOSTEC for every 25 food handlers in each premise. So each premise means every food business, the premise for every food business. So every 25 food handlers means the if anyone has a small business, so they need to have a at least the owner should have trained under the FOSTEC, and the denomination or position will be the food safety supervisor, or the certificate is given as per as you are food safety supervisor. So all they're also given basic, advanced, and special courses are there. So at least one trained person is necessary in every food businesses. So, and also you are food technologist and you study food safety and quality subject. So you also know some basics about this, but in advance this course will be useful for your further future jobs also. Then after this, here you can apply as a apply to get food safety supervisor certificate. So there we how to apply is just same as that previous COVID-19 trainings. So here also you have to fill the data and you will go further. Here we will check what eligibility of trainee should be. So any person who are in the food business and intended to become involved in food business, or students or food professionals should get this certification. Also in yesterday's presentation, I have also shown you how the FOSTEC deadlines are given for. So here is given according to section 16 of FSS Act, mandates that food authority shall ensure training of food business operators in this line. FSSAI has developed trainings. So this is a training ecosystem, and here a food handler or a student all can get. You can also be a post graduation or any student, but you need to have at least a graduation, or at a final year you can also become a food safety supervisor. So now we see what courses are there. So here the courses are basic level, advanced level, and special level. First we see what are basic level courses. So in basic level, here it is given as a street, 4 courses are there: street food vending, then catering, manufacturing, processing, storage and transport, and retail and distribution. In advance, it's also same. Just street food vending is not involved in advanced level. Advanced level is also called level 2, and special level is also called special 3. So in why special level? So special courses have been developed for high risk food business or the food business which requires special attention duration of the course. Special attention is required, and the duration of the course is 8 to 12 hours, which can be over 1 to 2 days. So these courses are for milk and milk products, meat and poultry products, fish and sea, then packaged water, bakery, and bakery has two levels, level 1 and level 2. Level 1 is for small scale bakeries, and level 2 is for some bigger bakeries. Then edible oil and fats and health supplements processing areas. In addition, some more courses also there. So the previously we discussed that the courses have some COVID courses is also is come under awareness training. Also, the course for Project Bhog is also come under awareness training. So some here also given that some courses are being translated in Hindi and some regional languages, and most of the advanced level and special level courses are available in English language. So this is all about what our courses are. So now we will go for the training partners, because training partners and trainer is the main thing to get certified under FASTAC. So we'll go for checking for training partners. Here it is in the website itself given a whole list of training partners and training institute or training centers. All the system, how FASTAC is made and how the ecosystem is, the things are given already on some YouTube or various videos, but we'll see what training partners will choose, or how who are the training partners and how to get training. Yes, their training partners can be associations, licensed food businesses, or recognitions. And here we or our department also can do submit expression of interest to become a training partner. Here as the empanel training partners list, total list, and you can check all here also. So here given is some training partners. We can check. Oh, sorry for disturbance. So this is the website or the total here. After when you got registered and when you log in, you will get a calendar. I'll get the demo. I'll log in from my login itself, and you can see how the interface is. So why FASTAC training is important? Before we get degree or before my bachelor's, I used to learn that various food safety systems like HACCP and ISO certification is required to get a good job in industry or get placed in industry. But now as FASTAC is mandatory training, so this is the basic key to get there. So now we have to go for this mandatory training. Because HACCP and ISO are some kind of advanced level, but FASTAC is FASTAC or the FASTAC. What FASTAC covers is that Schedule 4 requirements of the food licensing and registration regulation of FSSAI. So if we do this training, we cover most of the requirements of ISO 22000, as our system or FSSAI or the act already covers the food safety management system, which is based on ISO 22000, also based on HACCP. So this where we come. These are list of upcoming trainings. When you log in, you will get this. So you can choose on all the now for after the COVID situation, all the training is on online basis. So you can avail anytime. So here you can check what kind of training centers, and here it is given batch code, then course code, course duration, training center or venue. A venue is that it's address of their center, but now the mode of training is online trainings. So here it is given training schedule with the time itself. So you can choose on your own time adjustments. So basic level, those are basic courses, basic level courses are of 4 hours. Then those are from advanced level are of 8 hours. And those are for special level are from 8 to 12 hours. So the level of food safety is increasing after with the levels. After the here first you need to enroll for the course. So yeah. Here course enrollment interface is there. So first we will select the course type. Here you will here you will select basic, aware, advanced, special, TOT or awareness. So TOT means the trainer of training, training of trainers. So this is not for your, but you can select as per basic, advanced and special and awareness. If we select the awareness training, then we have to select it's awareness training, and here is online mode. Then we have to select here which training we have to choose. Till now no one is taking for the BOG, but COVID-19 guidelines are on peak, so we will select it and go for show details. Yeah, here various courses are given. Here we will get the only for COVID-19 training what as per the calendar says. So this calendar is from the uploaded from trainers training partner side, and we can get the where and which kind of training is going. So we have selected COVID guidelines, and there are only 3 trainings in this month. So we can choose as per after going through this. You can also contact if here you go get know the names of the training partners. So after that you can you should contact to the respected training partners for their knowledge also, so that they can know you are also interested here. After you when you enroll this, also should contact so for the fee payments, because only for initial time COVID guidelines are free, but not now also they are taking some 100 or 100 to 300 rupees charge for this training. After after enrolling, you can go you'll go for training tab. So here when you are going through the training, the contents will be uploaded here and you can download it. Although or already the training material is given there. After training, we will go for assessment. When you complete your training, this can be go for assessment. Here you will know how assessment is done. So not for STEC COVID awareness training, there is no assessment, but all other trainings also need assessment. So you have to submit the assessment, then and then only you will get the certificate from FOSTEC as a food safety supervisor. Here you can know what past trainings you have done. So as per depending on your business, or you are going into which kind of industry for job also, you can select the training type. Some of the training modules or training manuals, they are uploaded on their website also. You can download here like anytime. But some special courses manuals are not given. So if you are interested, you can download them and study yourself. But for getting certificate, you should enroll for this course and get through training. So here all from my side for FOSTEC. If you have some questions, you may ask. Sir, the questions can be asked in a chat box. You can put it on chat box and we will check that.
Okay, fine. How many participants are there? How many students joined?
Total of 19 and we too from that. So 17.
27.
No, 17.
17, total 17. Okay, fine. All the participants, please listen here. If you have any doubts or any queries or anything you want to ask, you can put your queries through the chat box. Or you can ask directly if it is not possible through chat box. You have both of the options.
I have one
Yeah,
question.
please.
Aarti Gauri's question that, sir, there is validity for 2 years. After that, we can't add it to our resume. After 2 years, you need to renew the certificate through going through the same training session. If you are in any kind of a job, you may ask for the renewal in some businesses. Already the big food businesses have their own training centers, or they arrange for renewal of their trainings and all these things. So you can renew it.
Renewal is the option. Yeah. Any more question? All the participants requested here. Yeah, please.
So anything is remaining from my side?
No, almost majority of the things you have covered. It was again whenever we need anybody want very specific doubt or query, again we will go to that particular slot of the website. So
Okay.
it was again the informative. So anybody other participants have any queries? As
Yes.
earlier yesterday I told you, your active participation is highly essential. Don't keep mum, because if you are just listening, then they will know the use of the such kind of the interactions. So again, I would like to request to all, everybody should take the active participation. Okay.
Yes. There is another question from Sanika. What is the criteria for becoming FOSTEC trainer? I'll go through we will go through the criteria for trainer, because I'll tell you some basic criteria, because become trainer, you should first have experience in food safety area in your any industry up to 3 to 5 years. So we will now see what the website says. So it will be easy to understand you and get directly what is given there. So meanwhile, any other questions? Oh, here it is given, associate with us by being training partners or trainers. So we will check eligibility and submit your resume. So here it is given the resource persons. Now there is a system of three level system. First level is a national level resource person and state level resource person. Then there comes trainer and there comes assessor. So we will check the criteria for becoming the resource persons. Here it is given any eligibility criteria for trainers. So for the basic level course, if you want to become a trainer, the education qualification is related to food science and related subjects, and with 5 years after graduation, 5 years experience in relevant industry, as I've told now. Then training experience, you should also have some training experience in HACCP, FSMS, and then same for all levels. Everything is same for all levels courses, and you should have a good communication skill. That is very common, and the knowledge of FSS regulations. And so this is your criteria for trainers.
Any more questions
Yes,
from
Sonali has
MTech or
asked how to choose trainer among the options. You can go through, first you go through the list of trainers which are available there, and then check the trainer's name or training partner's name. Go through their various professional sites or the LinkedIn profile, and you can check how much experienced or how much trained the trainer itself is, how much training he or she has conducted. From that you can choose the most eligible trainer. Also you can go through the training partners website, and when the training is available, or you can know also how much trainers are there. So this way you can choose your trainer. If the volunteers of Eat Right camp group are ready, we can arrange the fast track training itself in through our department also.
That is there because so many people nowadays asking for online platform. Uh, we are you interested to organize any training? So in future we can organize it. Then again, Sanket, I think FSN is also another option.
Yes, they are conducting the trainings tomorrow. It will start from tomorrow. Keep tracking the various social media pages of these training partners, so that you can aware of when the training is out, and you can go for that.
You should always keep yourself in communication mode. You should connect with all the resources, either through internet or the one-to-one contacts. There are so many modes are available, so it is highly essential. You should take the initiative from your side. This is the only basic thing is required whenever you are pursuing such kind of the training. So uh, again, anybody is having any questions or any doubts?
You can ask the questions from the for yesterday's presentation also.
Yeah, whatever the final year students, participants, they can ask that
Or
yesterday's content.
anybody in the
Again,
MTech side also. So any have questions from for iterate DOT campus, their initiative, and some have if you have any question, you can ask.
for MTech yesterday, we are unable to join because the plan was done on upside, so that's why. But again, for MTech also, we can conduct so many activities. If your keen interest is there, then we can conduct several kind of the things through the this virtual platform. So need not to again see the FOSTAC is only the one part, but apart from FOSTAC, maybe another any ideas in your mind or anything you want to learn through the platform, and it is kind of discussion. It is not typically somebody is just explaining and you are just listening. Your participation is also required because if the some help or any assistance we need, we can take the outside people's also. But the thing is that first of all we should start from ourselves. So this is very important. So that's why we have just initiated, and the efforts was taken by the Sanketa, and just we'll see how many peoples are interested really, and is there any the way out we can find out to see at home and take the advantage of this particular whatever the content we will discuss on this platform. Anybody? Monica, then Darshana, Prashant, maybe other peoples. If you would like to ask anything or give your valuable inputs. Sanket, any more queries or any question?
No queries. I'll request the final year students and other MTech students also to discuss this topic, whatever we discussed today, with their group and what the class group, so that any other queries if raised came to me or sir, we will solve the queries.
And yesterday I forget to share that PowerPoint presentation, that is Eat Right Campus. I will share to the group because somebody was asking about the sharing the content. So shortly I will circulate on the groups. Data is available and resources are available, but now it's time to contribute everybody, because it's not, and again Sanket is doing this activity voluntarily. I have also participated in this activity voluntarily. There is no any intention or there is no any hidden agenda. So keep in mind this is voluntary activity to learn all of us. So this is only the aim or objective behind this. Apart from that, there is no any other thing is involved in the this ongoing activity. So if you would like to contribute anything, you will get also equal opportunity. So thing is that again your active participation is very important. So after a very long time, you can see the 3-4 months after MTech, MTech, because BTech we are regularly we have started the lectures, but for MTech we are unable to connect with each other. So it's the good opportunity to connect with us and don't feel any gaps in us, because as you have joined this course in this organization, and it's your right to being an alumni of this organization, you can take any kind of the advantage or help, because again as earlier I told several times, ki alumni is one of the powerful tool, so you can utilize it for, and who those are actually interested, they can do the things. Otherwise, is there any the interpersonal confusions or maybe some interpersonal discussions comes, then it will not alive for long time. So our aim or objective to keep long term goals and sustain this activity for prolonged time period. So this is our the first attempt, try to connect each other and get the more knowledge whatever with us. Anything, Sanket?
No, that's fine. We can, after getting the fast track training, we will definitely look forward to start the real actually starting the activities for Eat Right Campus initiative.
And definitely we'll try to find out the good trainer. I will also try to find out, because again you can see the thing is that in finance matter we don't have right now the any provisions. So we'll try to sort out the trainer will provide the good content along with the good experience, and we'll try uh, to bargain with this finance matter. So, but the thing is that the if really interested candidates number, if it will come with us, then we'll proceed further. That is not
Sure.
big issue, because so many now you can see that there are a lot of trainers available in the market, but from whom we should take the training, that is also very important, because the content and delivery is very important. Because in such kind of the online platforms, we unable to blame anybody or after completing the training. So that's why the the main intention is that we'll try to find out the trainer and then we'll proceed further. But before that, you have the lot of resources. Now the Sanket has started this activity voluntarily and he has explained about the website, and it's your duty also ki you should have the analytical mind always open, because again the training, after doing training, if you are not actively utilize that knowledge of the training, then again it will also the unuseful for everyone. The practical or application part also you have to look forward after completing this fast track training. Any quality management system you learn, or maybe any training if you are done, but afterward the practical application is very important. Otherwise, because again it will create a gap. So there are so many things we can conduct, or there are variety of things you can do. So again you can see the there is huge scope is there, but our direction are very important to from where do I have to get the knowledge, or from where I can get the uh, in-depth and proper knowledge. It is also very important. Anybody raised any questions or queries?
No,
Sanket?
not yet. But I have to say, if anybody has any anybody want any kind of clarification or any such kind of a session on any such a concept to clear, we can arrange it. But the concept should be related to the syllabus or any food technology or food related aspects. Apart from syllabus, we will do, because with the syllabus already sir is teaching you. So apart from syllabus but related to the subject for food technology, we can do the such kind of sessions more. And I have
And,
to
and,
say
and it will
thank you to all.
and in it will when it will search after the such kind of the discussion forums, when you will participate, when you are keeping in touch with the so many variety of peoples or so many technical personals, then and then, or maybe in academicians, for whom you are meeting at that time, your technical knowledge and the learning of the things you have to keep in your mind. So anybody from MTechs or maybe the BTech students want to share your views or any suggestions, or maybe whatever the things you can openly convey to on this platform. So there is no any restriction. So keep in mind, everybody has the opportunity to participate here. And actually this is the beginning, and the how is the feedback also you can share how it was the program, because this is also important. Is it relevant to your future profession or not, or it is unuseful because you are spending your 1 hour. So always you should look whenever I'm spending my 1 hour, then what I will get out of this 1 hour. That is also very important, because if it is not used, then that is also fine. And according to your area of interest or keen interest, whenever you are involving, then definitely there may be some kind of things maybe get out of this kind of the time spending for the participation. And it's beginning. Don't keep the, if you would like to continue, then and then you can continue. Otherwise, if you want to don't proceed further, then fine. It's not any compulsion or not any burden or no any hidden things are there. So that's why already I have communicated you. This is and open forum for get the knowledge or to exchange our knowledge to each other.